I said it once and I'll say it twice. He uses interesting ingredients and he brings potent flavors to each bite. It's guest chef Paul Young, and we've already gotten started remind me of the name.
Bibimbap. It's a Korean rice bowl.
It also kind of sounds like a dance, but
it does.
Okay, sorry, that was unnecessary information.
No, not only that, okay.
It'll help me remember. Okay.
Not only that, when we finish eating it, you'll be dancing.
I will be dancing. Okay, remind everyone what ingredients we've used, and then let's go ahead and plate up this dish so I can try it and start dancing.
So we have some julienne zucchini sauteed in sesame oil, a little bit of salt. That's done and sitting and it's ready to go on top of the rice bowl. The finishing touch, the Koreans love to have an egg on top of many of dishes. So here we have an egg. Of course, how would you like your egg? Sunny side up or over easy?
Over easy, please.
Well, in that case, okay, we will turn it. So I'm just simply go like this, and we'll just let it cook just a little bit longer.
Perfect.
Okay? We also have prepared during break all kinds of other things. I cooked up some bean sprouts. Okay, I cooked up some spinach, some sliced mushrooms. These are shiitake mushrooms, and carrots, which have been shredded previously by the grocery store. And this is sesame seeds for garnish. We also finished up the sauce, so this is ready to go. At this point, it's a matter of putting it all together. Okay.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Shall we make the rice bowl?
Please.
Okay. So the rice was transferred from the rice cooker to the pan.
Okay.
And what I did here is, let me get a spatula there.
Okay.
Is I crisped it a little bit. So the rice actually has some brown on the bottom.
Okay.
That is a Korean tradition. Many Asian countries like to have that little bit of burnt on the bottom.
Okay.
It's got a crispy texture to it, and it's just a more interesting tasting.
Okay, so is crispy and hard the same thing, or is it different?
It is the same thing.
Okay.
So when you crisp rice, okay, it does get hard.
Okay.
So it has a little bit of crunch to it, but it's just the bottom.
Okay.
The top part of the rice is still nice and soft, so you get the best of both worlds.
Perfect.
Okay.
When do we put the sauce on?
I would say last, okay?
Okay, all right.
So what we want to do is add some vegetable toppings, and anything that you don't like, we don't have to add.
Okay.
Anything you don't have here, you want to add, you can. There are no rules, really. So we did cook up, do you like zucchinis?
I do like zucchini.
Well, okay, so let's put some zucchinis on there, okay?
And I see you're kind of portioning them out.
I am.
So is that something that while you continue to put all the ingredients, I also want to hear about the classes that you teach where other people can join in on this process.
It just so happens on November 7th at Urbana Park District's Phillips Recreation Center. This is going to be one of the Korean dishes. There'll be 4 Korean dishes total. I'll be demonstrating and having students make this hands-on at their own little table, and then we get to share a Korean meal second half of the class. So that is coming up.
That is so exciting. But Paul, you stopped making mines.
Okay.
I did mines first.
Well, let me ask you, do you like carrots?
Carrots.
Okay, very good.
Mushrooms.
Ooh, so you like all of that, okay?
Yes.
So let's do some carrots. Let's do some mushrooms. Do you like spinach?
I do like spinach.
Well, let's add some spinach.
I don't know what this next thing is.
Okay. So that could be an interesting issue. Let me skip that for now, okay?
Okay.
Do you like bean sprouts?
I do like bean sprouts.
Okay, let's do some bean sprouts, okay, like so. Now, the Koreans like the Japanese, they like to cluster their ingredients, okay, and present it to the diner separated so that you get the opportunity to mix it yourself. Okay. So there's a question, do you dare try something new you've never tried before? Do you need to know what it is before I put it in? Because I just go like this, and you can taste it and can tell me whether you like it or not.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
But let's do it. Let's do it, Paul.
Well,
I don't back down on TV.
All right. So this is called, let's see, dried bracken or fiddlehead ferns. In the Korean store, it comes dry, so it was soaked in water overnight, then boiled so it's nice and soft, seasoned with sesame oil and a little bit of soy, okay? So it's, go right ahead and taste it.
Put it on there.
Yeah, that's the spirit, okay? So I'm gonna move this over a little bit. So we got nice, interesting colors going on here. Some dark colors, some bright colors, and then there's some contrasting the colors, so it looks really nice, okay? Last but not least, okay, is the egg. So you want your egg to be over easy.
Yes.
And therefore, there.
Perfect.
That is your presentation.
Okay.
And
Paul, we're running out of time, and I have to try this dish, and we still don't have the sauce on there.
Well, since this is your first time, if you don't mind, I'll do the sauce for you, okay?
Okay, perfect.
So what I'm going to do is going to pour some of the sauce on top. I'm going to make a judgment, so maybe she likes it slightly spicy. And now I get to mess up the entire bowl.
Make it colorful.
Exactly. And then like so. And the egg is over easy, is slightly runny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this in half and let some of the egg yolk run into the rice, okay? And what I'm also going to do is prepare a bite for you.
Oh, yay!
Like so. I know it's a little bit big, but if you'd like, go right ahead and go for it.
Okay, perfect. So good. I said potent flavors in the intro. Immediately taste the flavors. Great job, Paul.
Yeah. Next time I'm going to show you how to do it with chopsticks.
All right, we'll practice. Thanks so much, Paul, for joining us. This is a fantabulous, if that's even a word.
It's a lovely word.
It's a great dish, guys. We're going to connect you with the recipe over at ciLiving.tv.